What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for the long wait. I know that this keeps happening each week. I've actually been sick over the past week and a half, and so my voice was actually gone for 4 or 5 days, so I wasn't able to record this video until now because my voice is feeling 100%. So let's do this thing. This is my review for the new horror film, Gretel and Hansel. This movie was directed by Oz Perkins, and it stars Sophia Lillis as Gretel, a young woman who needs to protect her brother Hansel as they get kicked out of their home and they must fend for themselves. They come upon this witch who brings them in, and Gretel learns more about herself, and a lot of scary, creepy things happen between the witch and what she wants. Clearly, guys, this is a fairy tale that we've heard a million times with Hansel and Gretel, these two characters, and this witch. This movie, the only difference is Gretel is older, and she also has powers that are very similar to that of the witch. And that's not really a big spoiler. I'm not trying to spoil the movie for you guys, because there's really not spoilers for this film. I mean, it's very cut and dry what you'd think it is. But I'll say this, for a very simple, basic premise that has been told hundreds and hundreds of times through different mediums of entertainment, I actually quite enjoyed this movie. It's not perfect, it's not amazing, it's not the greatest horror movie I've seen in a long time. It's just a movie that knows exactly what it is and what it's trying to go for. This is not a movie that is for the masses. It is very artistic. The visual style, the cinematography alone, guys, is absolutely beautiful. I think that this movie should get a lot of credit from a technical standpoint, because what they do with the cinematography, the sound, the lighting, all of that looks absolutely impeccable, and it makes this movie feel even better than what it actually is. It makes it feel creepy, it makes it feel dark, and that's really what we get with this movie. The unfortunate thing about that, though, is that this is a very dark movie, but it never is able to hit home certain points, and that is because it's very blocked by the PG-13 rating that it receives. Do I think it warrants it? At times, yes. But at other times, I feel like they could go maybe even a little step farther in showing us a little bit more. I just feel like we never truly got that with this film. This is a movie that is so quick. It goes by just like that. And I think that the first 20 minutes, all the setup is a little slow. But once we get to the three characters themselves, the witch and these two kids, that is when the movie picks up and elevates quite fast, and you really feel every single breath, every single word that these characters are living. And so it makes the movie more entertaining. It brings you into a more of an enjoyment. But I'm not going to lie, the first 20 minutes of setup is a little slow, a little boring, and very predictable. I mean, this whole movie's predictable, but you know exactly where this movie's going to lead to. You're just waiting for these three characters to meet up, and all that stuff beforehand is kind of just throwaway, because that stuff isn't really the basis or even the intrigue of this film. Whereas when these three characters are together, that is when the crazy stuff happens. And there are some really crazy things in this movie. This movie is actually very creepy. I actually found myself at times to feel suspense. Now, it's not a scare fest or anything like that. It's a little slow moving, and it's a little artsy, especially towards the latter half of the film, where I just feel like the movie kind of stops this horror aspect and it goes more for a thriller, almost a psychological type of way. It's very weird. I don't want to give anything away. I want you guys to watch the movie, but I feel like the movie kind of loses itself the last half of the film. So I enjoyed the first half, except for the first 20 minutes. And then I enjoyed a little bit of the climax of this film. But overall, guys, this is a good movie. I think Sophia Lillis gives a good performance. I liked her in it. I like her in this. I think she is going to be a very recognizable actress moving forward. And I'm looking forward to seeing what she does, because I really think that given her prowess as being the lead star in this film, I think she is able to really do a great job with that. Because it is a small budget film, it does feel very indie. Again, it's not a movie that is for the masses. If you're going in thinking that this movie's gonna have jump scares, I mean, there's one or two, but it's really an artistic type of horror film that tells a little bit of a different twist on a beloved fairy tale. Anyway, guys, what did you think of Gretel and Hansel? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.